Okay, today's date is October 14th, 2014, and what I'm doing, I just got done bagging up this bag of clothes here. Yesterday I went and did my laundry, okay? These are not the only clothes that I have, but these are the amount of clothes that I pretty much have at this area where I'm at. The location being where I was brutally assaulted at on July 9th, 2014, as a result of me being a gang stalking victim. Now, one of the methodologies that gang stalking perpetrators perpetrate against gang stalking victims is anchoring fear in the target's mind that their property will be stolen and even stealing it. So what I do, hang on. So what I do is take a video picture of my property to prove that it's in my physical possession. Now yesterday I went to the laundromat and did my laundry. You can see this big, gigantic, each one of these is a set of clothes for the day. Socks, shirts, bras, underwear, undershirts, and everything that's needed for one full day. Like this right here, this is a pair of jeans, okay? It's got a pair of shirts, okay? Now you see men's underwear, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I started buying men's underwear. Just bear with me and don't laugh. Just listen. See, as a result of me being a gang stalking victim, I've been made homeless by the gang stalking perpetrators. You can go to Google and type in gang stalking creating homelessness of targets, and you'll see that it's all over the internet that they're creating homelessness of the targeted individual. Hold on a second. Let me put on another shirt because I'm starting to get a little bit cold. Now, as a result of being homeless, okay, and not having a car, I'm constantly running around in 80-degree weather. It's usually at least anywhere between, it usually never gets below 75 in San Diego, okay? The point being is that it's at least 82 every day, at least, okay? Now, between me running all over town to get my needs met, to go to libraries, grocery stores, post offices, all you gotta do is picture you doing your daily routine, not in a car, but on a bike. Okay? The point being is that my underwear kept getting soaked with sweat and sticking to me. Underwear like this. See, because here's my regular underwear, okay, that I was buying. Now you can see how thin this underwear is. Look how thin it is, okay? You can practically see right through it. You can see my finger right there, okay? So I was coming home and peeling off my clothes, and my underwear was literally sticking to me with sweat. So I thought to myself, as I was in Walmart, the men's underwear and socks and undershirts and everything are right next to where you buy pants at, okay? So as I was walking down the aisle, I noticed men's underwear and how much more thicker it is. Plus it's a white cotton, it's very thick, okay? And so I bought a pack, and I started noticing as a result of wearing them that my underwear was not sticking to me anymore from the sweat. So I bought a second pack, and I've been using them ever since. So anyways, so that's the reason why you see men underwear. I know it sounds crazy, but just trust me, when you're a gang stalking target and they literally intentionally not just create the homelessness, but they will also cause you to have to move from hiking area to hiking area to hiking area by staging events, even events that psychologically motivate you to call the police, okay, including brutal assaults. The point being is that as a result of me being a gang stalking target, I gotta prove my property's here, because they have literally propped people up on the sidewalk to say gang stalk, why don't you come and steal her stuff, gang stalk, why don't you call the cops on her? And this is done in attempts to, because they don't just say it once, okay? Throughout the entire year of 2013, I was making 2 videos every single day at this location, stating that they were propping people up on the sidewalk to say gang stalk, why don't you come and steal her stuff, a threat, while they're saying gang stalk, and other people they were propping up and having them state gang stalk, why don't you call the cops on her. Now let's take a look at this statement, but hold on a second, because I got to get out my phone, because I'm literally going to prove to you in this video that these things were happening towards me. Now I want you to consider this, and I gotta hurry up and make as many statements as I can, because I want to make this only to be a 15-minute video. The point being is that every day in the year 2013, I was making 2 videos at this location. In one of the videos was me showing a video picture of the tent, and then me talking about how I got this tent here, verbally stating a coded abbreviations that hide the actual location in the code. It was my legal way of hiding where I'm at while making predictions about what might could happen to me. And then if the predictions came true, I could then expose what the code meant, which will disclose the location name. And that's another story, so don't worry. I mean, just dismiss that, okay? Don't pay attention to it. The point being is that I was making 2 videos here at this location every day. One video was dedicated to me proving that the tent was here, and me talking about having property hidden close by, completely out of sight. And then I would make statements, let's see if I come home and the tent is missing, damaged, or stolen, or a trespass notice put on the tent, and or any property stolen. They were prediction videos. The second video that I would make every single day was videos me stating and talking about what I was putting up with at this area as a result of being a gang stalking target. In each one of those videos, I was literally making statements talking about how they were propping people up on the sidewalk to ride their bikes by, walk by, and or jog by. And as they were doing these things, they were saying, that's my phone booting on. They were saying, gang stalk, why don't you come and steal our stuff? Gang stalk, why don't you call the cops on her? And in a lot of these videos, I also stated that they had propped up students on 2 separate occasions over at UCSD Price Center to say, gang stalk, why don't you come and steal her stuff? And gang stalk, why don't you call the cops on her? The same exact threat that I was hearing here at this area. Now, I posted each one of those videos every day throughout the entire year of 2013. All you got to do is go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman exposes gang stalking in hiking areas. Learning disabled woman makes predictions pertaining to hiking areas. And if you watch those videos, you'll see me talking about these things happening to me here, me talking about them, and the published dates that they were published. Now, what you're about to hear right now is a segment, just a 15-second long segment of an audio file of an event that literally was caught on a hidden running tape recorder occurring around me on Thanksgiving Day 2013 on the sidewalk right across the street, about 60 feet up the sidewalk. As a result of me being on that sidewalk, riding my bike from La Jolla Village Square Plaza, I had just got done seeing a movie. After I saw the movie, I went outside to unlock my bike. I'm having a cigarette while I'm unlocking it. I made a statement in my tape recorder. I said, let's see if anybody bothers me on my way home. Okay, I get on the bike and then start riding my bike on Gilman Road. I get on the sidewalk off of Gilman Road, and then I turned my head and noticed an individual was driving in their car 1 mile an hour behind me, and as soon as he seen me see him, he took off. And then when I turned my head back to the sidewalk, 2 men came out of a condominium parking lot and got on the sidewalk and started harassing me. Now, Instagram only allows you to post a 15-second long video. So as these men were harassing me, they were saying gang stalk together, then one said gang stalking, and then that same one said gang of stalking, I'm gonna F you up. A threat on a sidewalk. They're saying gang stalking, I'm gonna fuck you up on a sidewalk right across the street. This occurred on Thanksgiving Day 2013. Thanksgiving Day is right at the tail end of the year. Now think about this. If I'm making a video every day at this location, every day throughout the entire year of 2013, stating that they were placing people up on the sidewalk to say gang stalk, why don't you come and steal her stuff? A threat while they're saying gang stalk. Gang stalk, why don't you call the cops on her? A threat while they're saying gang stalk. And then I catch these 2 individuals on a tape recorder saying gang stalk together, then one said gang stalking, and then that same one said gang of stalking, I'm gonna fuck you up, excuse my language, a threat, while they're saying gang stalk. It proves that all the videos that I made throughout the entire year of 2013 were the truth, because this event occurred on Thanksgiving Day, which is at the tail end of the year, and those other videos were already posted online. When this Thanksgiving event transpired, it was caught on this tape recorder. The event also shows the individuals saying, oh my God, as they're doing it. Now, Go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman exposes gang stalking in Yucca Valley. There's at least 4 videos online showing me being gang stalked and harassed in the same exact identical way that I'm harassed here in San Diego County along all my routes. Them placing and propping up people to get around me along all my routes and repeat gang stalking. Oh my God. Now, since Instagram only allows you to post a 15-second long video, I took a segment of that Thanksgiving event, okay, and played it to Instagram. But I can only play 15 seconds of it, so you don't hear these guys say, oh my God, you just hear them say gang stalk, gang stalking, and gang of stalking, I'm going to F you up. Okay, so I'm going to play that right now so you can literally hear them say it. Let's see if Instagram magically doesn't work while I'm doing this, okay? And you be the judge. All right, hold on. All right, I got to start it over. I'm going to play it and then I'm going to start it over. Listen. Let me turn up the volume. All right, now listen. Okay, now I'm going to play it over. Remember, Instagram only allows you to make a 15-second long video. That's why you're only hearing 15 seconds of this event. They were also saying, oh my God, before they said gang stalk together. Then one said gang stalking, and then that same one said gang of stalking, I'm going to fuck you up. This occurred on the sidewalk right across the street, about 65 feet up the street. Okay? Towards me. One of the individuals that played a role in it was directly connected to the individuals that they propped up to hike out 100 feet away from me and who harassed me every day and night from November 2012 up until mid-April 2014. And when they finally moved out, okay, they then on subsequent dates came down back up in here to get property that they didn't move out in April. I confronted the main guy that played a role in this Thanksgiving event about it, and he denied it. And as he was denying it, he said, be nice. That was caught in April on my phone. Him literally denying that he played a role in this Thanksgiving event, and as he's denying it, he's saying, be nice. Do you hear them saying, be nice on this? While they're saying gang stalk together, gang stalking, and gang of stalking, I'm going to F you up. Just listen. Okay, you clearly heard him say gang of stalking, I'll F you up. Now, propping people up along a targeted individual's route to intentionally, where they live at, to intentionally anchor threats in their mind that something's going to happen to them and or their property is their way to keep the target mentally focused on the victimization that is happening to them because of gang stalking. And the reason and the way they do it is by literally stating the threat while they're saying the name of the crime that's happening to them, gang stalking. That's why they said, gang of stalking, I'll F you up. That's why they propped people up on the sidewalk to say, gang stalk, why don't you come and steal her stuff? A threat that produces fear, and they wanted that fear to be associated, to be directly connected to gang stalking. That's why they would say, gang stalk, why don't you come and steal her stuff? Okay, gang stalk, why don't you call the cops on her? All throughout the entire year 2013, and the individuals that played a role in the Thanksgiving event, they propped up to hike out 150 feet away from me, who harassed me on a daily and nightly scale from November 2012 to mid-April 2014, day and night. I was even on a national radio show talking about it. On September 17, 2013, Clyde Lewis radio show Ground Zero. And you can go to his website and listen to that archived show. Now, think about this. I told him what they were doing towards me along my routes and at this area on September 17, 2013. And then I catch these guys, okay, in November 28, 2013, doing what I was exposing on that radio show. Okay, because I was listening to a radio show here on my radio, and the radio show was about gang stalking. So I called up and Clyde Lewis let me be on the show. So it literally shows I was telling the truth when I was exposing it on a national radio show, because what I stated I was experiencing was caught after the fact. All right, I gotta go. So this is my property, my clothes. Let's see if they come down here and steal any of it. I literally gotta, this is literally how I gotta live because of being a victim of this crime in La Jolla. I'm gang stalked everywhere I go, every single day, and harassed. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.